Yeah, sorry guys, I lost connection for a second. I'm gonna restart the stream.
Thank you, my friend. Hello, friends.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh, okay, cool.
Everybody's been using the QR.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
I figured I'd say hi again now that I stopped streaming.
Right.
It sucks my battery down.
Oh, I know. That's why I have my battery pack in there. My stream cut off for a second, so I had to restart it.
This with the clouds coming in.
Yeah.
But I also talked to 5051 people for Harrisburg. They're interested in partnering with FAFO.
Oh, good.
So hopefully.
Yeah, definitely. You have my information, right? I give you my card.
That, and then you gave me a card, and I got the 5051 head for Harrisburg's info too.
Nice.
But see you around.
All right, yeah, hit me up.
Yeah, Tom and Jasmine were saying they might throw something next month at their house on their property, like a barbecue for all of us that are in like tri-state.
That would be cool.
So hopefully.
Yeah, definitely.
I was like, I haven't seen anybody in person before. Let me say
I
hi.
know, right? Yeah, I've been meeting all these people. It's really cool.
Yeah,
see ya.
We're raising our 2 kids, a 1 and 2-year-old, so a lot of cuteness in the house these days.
Hello again. Sorry about the confusion.
I think all of us are thinking about
on
these
location
days.
stuff whenever it goes according to plan.
And before I get into my remarks, I prepared some things. I
Lost connection for a second.
You know, we live in a pretty interesting times these days. I live actually right up by the governor's residence, where the last time I spoke at one of these rallies was just after the arson at the governor's residence. And I made a statement
Not a
that I
far
didn't
speed, but
want
it's
to have
crazy.
to repeat. But I don't know if you saw the news in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. And, all political violence is wrong. I think I have to repeat that one. So thanks for being with me here today. You know, and this also makes me out of step, but I think we should also celebrate today a birthday, the 250th birthday of the United States Army. Of which 6 regiments were formed from right here in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania 250 years ago this summer. And we have a professional military that works for the civilian leadership, and we should be thankful that it is not the other way around. Now, 250 years ago this summer, something else happened here in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. You see, the Second Continental Congress was meeting in Philadelphia in 1775. Forgive me, has anyone done the history route yet? All right, I'll bring you down with the history. We'll come back up. Trust me. That Congress wrote what was called the Olive Branch Petition, authored by our Pennsylvanian John Dickinson, and brought to the King of England by Richard Penn, grandson of William Penn. Now they were ultimately rejected.
Yeah, Linda Warren.
And the next year they reconvened to author another document. And sometimes I think it's just helpful to go back to the text. So let me just bear with it. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men, all of us, are created equal. That all have been created certain unalienable rights, and among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And that to secure these rights, governments are instituted by men, all of us, deriving their powers from the consent of the governed. And they went on a list of grievances. It was a long list of grievances. I picked out a few that might rhyme with what's happening this this year in 2025. He, the king, has kept among us in times of peace standing armies without the consent of the legislature.
Hey, Brita.
For cutting off trade parts of the world and for imposing taxes, tariffs, on us without our consent. For depriving us, in many cases, of the benefits of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah.
Some other stuff I didn't think I'd have to bring up for the second time. And after a bloody war led to this. Again, back to the text, very important. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. We ordain and establish this Constitution of the United States of America. Those are difficult times. And I'm afraid we find ourselves again in difficult times. Well, we have been there before. And we can recant the history of the fights that have brought us to this time. But it's important that we forget today that those in power prey on fear, division, distraction. But we know the only thing that we have to fear is fear itself. And we know the antidote to fear is hope. And the antidote to corporations and billionaires
that's a good idea
is
for you.
worker power.
Fourth of July.
The antidote to the kings is the people. And we know that in America we do not fear because we the people have the power. In America the government does not rule by force. It rules because we consent. And we are again in that battle. We are in the battle of the longest ongoing war in the history of humanity, the class war. All of us versus the wealthy few. The current occupant of the White House is engaged in the largest transfer of wealth, extraction of wealth from the working class to the elites in American history. The Constitution, upholding our global order, and we the people have had enough. Now, 250 years ago, those framers sparked a revolution that sparked a fire across the globe.
Hey, welcome back, Daniel. Sorry about that.
That we do not need a king. We do not need a tyrant or an emperor. We the people can govern ourselves. This Leviathan, and each and every one of you out here tonight, give our government that authority. And we have won hard fights for union rights, civil rights, women's rights, LGBT rights. The war against our own brothers and the scourge of slavery here in America. We have been through hard fights before, and we the people are undefeated. I'm talking about Arch Ring Street, that guy in the White House who always chickens out. I saw that taco shirt earlier. You know, you promised me a taco truck on every corner if I voted for Hillary, so I did. And now there's just a taco truck in the White House lawn. I don't know, something's wrong. My friends, I'm just a freshman legislator here in the Pennsylvania State House. I'm just a guy, okay? I'm your neighbor. I live here in the city. This isn't about me. This isn't about any one person. This movement is about us. Not me, us. It's about we the people, and you are the power. So thank you for being here today.
Let's
Thanks
go.
for coming out on this lovely day in the city of Harrisburg. Thank you so much for being here. Keep up the fight. We will win, and we'll keep our undefeated team signal alive. Thank you.
Alrighty, our next speaker is I'm excited about. We've been trying to pull young people into this crowd and just start getting young people engaged in this. So I'm very proud to introduce Tyler Carter. Harrisburg, what's good? I'm here on behalf of 1PA. We are a grassroots movement who is committed to fighting for racial, economic, and environmental justice. I have 3 things here for you today. First, I want to share my motivation for being an activist here in PA. Second, I want to share about the history of 1PA. And third, I want to share a way to make a small difference in your community, but a larger impact nationwide by ousting Scott Perry in the November election. So first, a little bit about me. My mother is an immigrant from Côte d'Ivoire. She moved here when she was 13, spoke no English, and was entered into high school. It is her and her family that motivate me every day to stand up and fight for the many immigrants who choose to make the perilous journey to the States. My mother instilled the values of love for others in me and to embrace the diversity of our nation. It is through those values that I became involved politically. First, I interned with the World Affairs Council of Harrisburg back in the summer of 2023. It was there where I learned how I can make a difference. We need the youth. We need to be advocates. There are many people in our country, many people in the world who don't have the privilege to have the voice that we have. That is why I have joined 1PA, and I hope to make the change here in the 10th Congressional District. 1PA started out in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, as a group focused primarily on supporting workers' rights. We've now expanded to Philadelphia, and we are entering Harrisburg to oust Scott Perry in the 2026 election. But we need your help. We can't do this alone. And that's why we have these. We need your voice. We need your thoughts, and we need your passion. These surveys are used to collect the impacts of the community, where we can send them to our representatives and get more funding into our districts. 2026 will be here before we know it, and we need to form a coalition. There are many groups here in Harrisburg that are well suited for that endeavor. Through utilizing our expertise, connecting across various events such as this wonderful rally, we can demonstrate that we will not stand for tyranny. From the bottom of my heart, and the son of an immigrant mother, I want to thank you all for showing up here today and standing with the many immigrants who affect our communities in more ways than we could ever know. We shall never forget our roots, and we will always stand for democracy. So I ask you, please stand with me and help make change here in the PA 10th Congressional District. For we will not stand any more of Scott Perry's support for the MAGA Party. And with that, I'll leave you one final thought. This demonstration across the country is a representation of our love, for our passion, and for our duty to each other, that we have the power to fight back. Thank you, everybody. We will win.
That's right.
All right, our next speaker, and we're wrapping up, guys, I know. All right, we have Julie Tony, SEIU Healthcare Home Care. That's a lot. SEIU Healthcare PA Home Care Worker. All right, thank you.
I'm Julia Tilley. I'm a proud member of SEIU.
Actually gotta
I'm
walk
a
around.
social worker serving our community here in Harrisburg, and I'm a home care worker for my adult daughter. I'd first like to extend condolences to the family of Minnesota Democratic State Representative and Speaker of the House, Melissa Horgan, and her husband Mark, who were murdered this morning in a politically targeted assassination in their own home. And to the family of Minnesota Democratic State Senator John Hoffman, who along with his wife Yvette were also shot for this
walk around, save the crowd.
assassin. Our hearts and our prayers are with all of them. But in the midst of this tragedy and in the midst of all the chaos in our country, we still have work to do.
No. That's right. You stay right there, and I will use you as a.
Oh, sorry. You got in front of people. Excuse me. You have a business card on you by chance? If not, I have one. Well, somebody's there. I was gonna say, if you want, I'd love to have you on the show, just talk about everything that's going on in Pennsylvania. I'm just a small podcaster. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Where are you from?
Williamsport. Yeah. It's my 8th protest this year. So, yeah.
I got one more place to check.
Oh, look, you're good.
Sometime.
No big deal. Give me a call. My phone number's on there. All right. Have a good one.
$21 million that would go to direct home Number one, it saves the state and
It's so good.
millions and millions of dollars. To keep someone in your own home costs 1/3 of what it costs.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry. Thirsty?
Yes, actually. Oh, thank you.
The quality and the length of life is better.
Oh my God, thank you so much. Have a good, you too. Oh, the taco dog. That's so cute. Oh, I gotta pet the dog. You know, I gotta pet the doggy. Hi, Bobby. Hello. I love your costume. You are so cute. Holy shit, look at all these people lining the streets. This is why everybody's beeping. Holy shit.
Yes, for more funding for home care and no to any cuts on
I gotta get the street view. Yeah, I'm pissed. I can't believe the goddamn stream cut halfway through. Holy shit. There's all kinds of people lining the streets.
Why do you think they want to take away our free speech and our right to protest? Because our voices are powerful.
Bro, there is so many people lining the street. Let's go. Pretty cool, guys. I love the environment.
I'll be honest.
So I'm going to start working my way to my car because there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people here. I'm going to get stuck here if I don't start making my way to home. I got a 2-hour drive yet. Good event, guys. A lot of people out. Let me go ahead and set this down. Talk to you guys for a second here. Made some contacts. It's weird. People actually like know who I am at the protest now. So another successful day, another successful protest. Number 8 for the year in the bag. None funded by Democrats or George Soros, unfortunately. So if you guys are able to donate, please go to the link tree in my bio, on the channel page, in the description of this video. Top link in the link tree is our GoFundMe page. If you want to see us do more stuff like this and continue to improve our production, we need your help. We can't do it alone. We're making peanuts on advertising money on YouTube and TikTok. So we honestly can't do this without your support. But we really appreciate all your help. Yeah, I'm going to probably cut the stream, I guess, and head to the car. Oh my God, that scared the fucking shit out of me. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed today. Sorry about the technical problems. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Until I get better equipment, it's what we got to deal with. I love all of you. I will see you on, I'll do tomorrow. Mike and I are coming on tomorrow. I totally forgot. So, love you guys. Talk to you soon.